For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. 6:20 AM in the morning. Very early, been up for about an hour as well already. Time to head to Silverstone, where Lewis Hamilton has a record 6th British Grand Prix pole to hopefully see him bring home another British Grand Prix victory. Off we go. 20 minutes in, and we've stopped already because, well, breakfast. McDonald's, or I think actually I might get a Subway, but we're feeling fat. It's race day. Probably still end up getting a bacon and sausage baguette when we get to Silverstone as well, but why not? Subway was shut, so I ended up having to get a McDonald's breakfast, which I've never had before, so I'm presuming it's going to be terrible. We'll find out. One uneventful car ride later, and we've arrived at the car park. Parking in the same campsite that we did last year, although we've left a couple of hours later, so we're here a couple of hours later, but last time we had too much time to kill, to be honest, and got pretty bored and just ended up walking around, and then legs killed the next day, so probably done the better thing this time. Hopefully, the weather will stay okay. It is overcast, as you can see. It is 30% chance of rain at 1 and 2 PM, which is when the race will be on, so we'll have to wait and see, but thankfully we're in a grandstand with a roof on it, so it should be okay, unless the wind decides to blow the rain into the grandstand, in which case we're going to get wet. But fingers crossed Lewis can bring it home, and now we've got to walk about half a mile just to get in. Yay! Sorely tempted to get something Mercedes. But I'm not sure I can stretch like £50 for a polo shirt, to be fair. We're in, but as you can probably hear, there's some action on track right now. A little bit loud. These ones are louder than the F1 cars actually. The lower formulas have the higher pitched engines. They're a lot louder than the actual full-on F1 cars, so it won't actually be quite as loud as that once we actually get to the main event of the afternoon, but until then you have to just kind of put up with that. Got the pit straight behind me here. Did contemplate getting seats in that grandstand there on the international pit straight so we could see directly into the pit boxes. Maybe something to think about next year, but hopefully the view from Woodcote A should actually be really good. Judging by the layout, we were at Copse last year of course, judging by the layout we should be able to see all the way down the Wellington Straight, as well as obviously around Luffield and down the old pit straight towards Copse. So I'm hoping when we get to our seats we can see that we've got a really good view. Just at the back of Woodcote now. We're about to go up into our seats that are up there. We haven't actually been up to them yet. It's just gone 11:30 now. Just spent the past hour or so actually meeting up and speaking to Araver and a couple of the F1 guys. So it was nice to actually meet up with Araver again. Obviously bumped into him in LA and wasn't able to get... Actually, I didn't even get a picture this time either. It seems every time I bump into Araver, I forget to like get a Snapchat picture or something to put on Instagram, but never mind. Maybe next time, maybe I'll bump into him in Gamescom or something, but yeah, we're about to head up to our seats now, and I'll show you what the view looks like. Woodcote A, seat number 51. Woodcote A, seats 43 to 57. Seat number 52, and that is our view. Luffield, Wellington Straight, run there onto the old pit straight. This is going to be sick.
Yo, now if you hate on me, then just wait and see, because eventually I'ma be a god in your eyes. A god in your eyes. Eventually I'ma be a god in your eyes. History in the making. I got all these rappers shaking. They know eventually I'll be a god in your eyes. A god in your eyes. Eventually I'ma be a god in your eyes. If you hate on me, then just wait and see, because eventually I'ma be a god in your eyes. A god in your eyes. Eventually I'ma be a god in your eyes. History in the making. I got all these rappers shaking. They know eventually I'll be a god in your eyes. Hey look, yup. Yeah.
to abandon the car, so around they go again. Apparently Sebastian Vettel's rear brakes on fire. He's really
Lewis Hamilton on the way to finish for the first time in the race. Got a great start of the line for Vettel.
Tues with a decent lead already. Oh, safety car's coming out. Safety car's coming out. Safety car. All silences spun off.
He was yesterday as well, wasn't it? All the cheap radio we heard him being frustrated about people in the way or whatever it was.
Absolutely, he's very vocal on the radio. You see a replay.
That's a sign. Sebastian for P3. Very, very popular with the home crowd for some reason I can't quite discern. This car sounded really sick as it came past him. The podcast has been taking him. Now Mercedes 1-2. It's all kicking off in the last couple of laps. Seb's got damage. Here we go. Seb's off again. That's off the track. I don't know what happened. It just stopped. I don't know whether he put a curb or what, but something happened. The car just broke underneath him. Final lap. sweet time for certain Mr. Lewis Hamilton. Safe to say, after the way that race ended, Kieran, as a Ferrari fan, not the happiest right now, but as a Mercedes fan, or not necessarily a Mercedes fan, just a Lewis Hamilton fan in general, pleased to see him win and in such good fashion. And I guess the drama in the last couple of races with both Ferraris was good to watch as a neutral. Pleased for Daniel Rick to get all the way up into P5 as well. A great drive from him, deserved driver of the day as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, real drama at the end. I can't remember what I caught on camera. I think I missed the Kimi puncture but got the Seb damage. I don't know whether it was damage or a puncture. I've seen conflicting reports on Twitter, so I guess we'll find out over the course of time. But yeah, it was Hamilton, Bottas, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Vettel, Hülkenberg, I think.
That's what it was.
I think.
Shit, and shit.
I told you he wasn't very happy.
I'm moody.
So Kieran's going to be moody for the rest of the evening. Thankfully, we're going out for dinner and then going to the cinema later tonight, so hopefully we can put at least half a smile back on his face. We'll give it a go. But that's going to wrap up the F1 vlog for the British Grand Prix 2017. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel for more, and I'm hoping to come, well, we'll come to the British Grand Prix every year now, but I'd like to do at least one Grand Prix abroad every year now, starting from 2018. I think it would only be right if we start with Monaco next year, so that's the plan. We'll start with Monaco. I want to do Montreal, I want to do Spa, I want to do Monza, I want to do Circuit de Catalunya, obviously Melbourne as well, down in Australia. I think I might have said that actually. And Brazil would be sick too. Abu Dhabi for the final race of the season. All once a year, obviously, so we got a good 15 years worth of tracks to go and visit, but for now,
That is a lot of sunburn.
It's a lot of sunburn for two gingers. A lot of sunburn for two gingers. We've got enough time to save up for some sun cream though. Factor 75. I've got factor 75 in LA. Team Redhead. Right, that will do. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more. And I'm going to try and cheer Kieran up. Wish me luck.